What's up, guys? I'm Phoenix. Phoenix Rising. Takes me forever to press the record button. What's up, guys? All right, so I'm taking a pause. I'm gonna do tarot in like an hour, but I had two videos that Spirit told me to do. This video, I'm not sure what I'm gonna title it, but it's gonna be dealing with emotions, and I'm urging you to watch to the end. I'm urging everyone to watch this video because I feel like this is a message from Spirit for everyone, not just for my collective, for anyone that clicks on this video. You can click like, subscribe, you can share me, you can click off, but hey, I'm doing my civil duty as an individual that's serving for humanity. Okay. So in this journey, I learned a lot, but I feel like the most important thing, the key to anyone's life, you, your kids, your spouse, is healing. And I say that to say it's about emotional healing more so than anything, because emotions tied to mental, it's all tied together. So I say that to say I have ran into so many individuals who are emotionally unavailable, who don't know how to express themselves freely and say how they feel. I used to be a person that couldn't do that. But I must say I've done it more better lately, way more better lately than I've ever done in my entire life. And it feels good. And I feel like it's my civil duty to pass that message to you. And I'm going to break it down a little more. We as individuals get so tied up and get upset about things that we forget that other people have emotions. Us as mothers, fathers, sons, daughters, everybody, cousins, sisters, we get so tied, brothers, in our own emotions that we forget that the other person feels something as well. Us as mothers sometimes come home and we take things out on our children that our spouses do. Now, let's be clear. I never ever did that. You can ask my children that because I was stern as an individual growing up that my mother never did that to me. I'm going to be honest. Like, I never was a victim of that. So I'm not saying that I am a victim because my mother or father never took anything out on me as far as a breakup or whatever. If something was going on, something was just going on. It had nothing to do with the individual. Now, what I've witnessed lately is a lot of parents, a lot of people, we get so upset and we create this cycle that we're not realizing that we're doing. And the cycle is we have a kid, you go through a breakup. So, it's all about you for a moment. Sometimes we do neglect being a parent. That's called being a human. Okay. So we drop the ball, we pick that motherfucker back up, we start dribbling it. We might drop it again. But that's a part of healing. A part of healing is being able to tell your child, hey, I dropped the ball. And I dropped the ball because this is what happened to mommy or daddy. Because mommy and daddy is human. And that doesn't mean to charge at your child, to cuss your child out, to beat your child. Some things that we have been a victim to, well, other people, I haven't. Other people have, because I want to make sure I don't want to take, no one to take offense, or I don't want to tell the wrong story. I was never a victim of child abuse of anything like that. My mother and father never abused me. I have sexual abuse, but it has nothing to do with my parents. Okay. And I think that's something that we have a problem speaking on too, if we've been molested or raped or anything like that, because we're so worried about what people have to say. But as of today, I don't give a damn what nobody got to say, because you ain't got a heaven or a hell to put me in. My redemption is on the line, and I don't care. My salvation, this is about me, and this is about my healing, and this is about me serving the masses like I was told to do, serving the collective, and that's what I'm going to do. So I need to tell you what made me even think about this subject was my daughter this morning. I've taught my children to be very emotionally expressed. They express themselves very well. My kids have, spiritually healed. We went to therapy. We've done the groundwork. They have a saying that black people don't like therapy, and I say that's the dumbest shit ever. Ayana need to fix everybody's damn life. So guess what? I ain't ashamed to tell you that, yes, me and my kids have and will attend therapy and don't have a damn. Don't give a damn, because it helps me heal. It's not about what anyone thinks anymore. It's about my healing, what makes me feel good. You feel me? And that's what I need you to be in. I need you to live in that moment, feel that, okay? And remember, it's not about what nobody think. Who gives a damn? What puts a smile on your face? That's what matters the most. And I say that to say, anyway, my daughter was on the talking about her ex-boyfriend. I don't want to say no names because he subscribed as well. And, she said, yeah, I texted him and we was talking and he said, oh, I'm good. She was like, oh, I want to see you, or I want to kick it with you. Now, this boy know he missed my child. I'm a damn tarot card reader. I know he missed her. If he watching, you know you miss her. But at the end of the day, we are taught sometimes to suppress our emotions. This is what we do as mothers and fathers. We teach our children to do that. And then these people grow up and get in relationships with you, me, and don't know how to express themselves. And then the relationship ends. So if I can stop that, that's what I'm here for. So I urge you today, I challenge you today to call someone, to text someone, to mother, father, cousin, it doesn't matter, and express your emotions. You're going to feel so much better because when you hold all of that in, it just clogs up your chakras. With 555 on the clock, it causes chaos, conflict. I just looked up and seen it. Look at me going into tarot. It causes instabilities in your life. You are unstable because you haven't properly expressed how you felt. There's not a single person right now in my life that I need to call and express myself to because I've let it all out. No matter if they wanted to hear it or not. And I did it in a very polite way, a very respectable way. I didn't say call nobody and cuss them out. We need to learn how to be able to say, hey, that hurt my feelings when you said that. Before we get to the point where you don't want to deal or don't want to talk or because it don't have to be. Because what you need to learn as an individual, what I've learned is that forgiving is going to be a part of your life for the rest of your life. Your children will do things you're going to have to forgive them for. Your mother, your father. I just had to apologize to my mom like a couple days ago, and it wasn't even nothing big, but I felt like I owe my mom an apology again. That's me. So basically I was fussing at my kids, but she was on the phone, and because I was so highly strung about it, I was so irritated, and I was like, I wasn't disrespectful. I was just loud. I wasn't cursing. I was just loud, purging. And she was like, you're yelling at me. So I'm like, okay, I apologize. I was just talking. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I mean. It wasn't for me to challenge that. I ain't got to go against that. That's what she felt like I was doing. Like, okay, my bad. I wasn't, though. I wasn't. My apologies. Nothing wrong with that. People don't know how to apologize. What's wrong? What's wrong, y'all? What's wrong with saying, my bad? I apologize, man. I fucked that up. I mean, my daughter just came to me. Me and my the oldest daughter that actually lives here, not the oldest one. Hell, we didn't. I think I didn't apologize to all. I have. You know how many times I done had to apologize to all four of my girls? I done lost count. You know how many times they done had to apologize to me? I done lost count. And guess what we do? Love each other. Like, tomorrow. Because life's too short. The hell I'm going to sit around here with that shit off me. That's that shit off. For real. It's not worth it. Life too short. COVID out here, Delta disease and shit. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not forgive? Why not move on? So, it's just sad because this young man that I'm talking about, was taught that as a child by his mother and father to evidently suppress his emotions. It's one of them things. I had a vision of a child going in the room and trying to say something to their mom. And she like, I'm on the phone, or I'm talking to your daddy, or get on. She crying or what, or a bill can't get paid. It's life. And we shoo them away. We wait. Damn, it can wait. Sometimes it can't wait. Can't wait, sis. Can't wait. Because now they this big. They 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. And they still 8, 9, 10, 7. Emotions. And it creates this toxic, horrible cycle. So then they're teaching their children to suppress their emotions. And then it's just toxic. It's this toxic behavior. When you should be able to tell your spouse, this is upsetting to me. Without them, everything don't require your feelings. When someone's expressing their feelings, it don't require you to be in yours. It requires you to have an open mind. You put this up. Unless they being disrespectful. This ain't required. This is required. I need you to tune in to what they're saying. To close your mouth, open your ears, and just listen. When you get so far. One thing I learned, I was talking to somebody a while ago, I had to say, the best teachers are students. I've been an obedient student to the Most High for over 2 years now. I have lost relationships, friendships, jobs, being I was in relationships with friends, things family members, it was a long road. But it was all for the higher power. It was all for a better being. It's all for a mission. It's all for a calling. So it's just no different than I'm just letting you know that on my walk I learned that I was a healer and I'm here to heal. And I just urge you today, I ask you to heal. I ask you to, with 10, 11 on the clock, to in that order, I need you to tell someone how you feel and then think about how you feel afterwards. And then tell somebody else how you feel. Absorb that shit. And then tell somebody else how you feel. And just watch how you're going to be like, I feel so light. I feel so new. I've apologized. I've purged myself. Because I've learned that even though I wasn't taught this as a child, I've learned that watching other people, hence the situation I just mentioned, how toxic that's going to be. You could miss out on the love of your life or the job of your life or whatever, something that's great to your life because you didn't open your mouth, because you didn't say how you felt. And that's just not good. It's not even internally good for you to do it on a physical note because it creates other diseases in your body. It's all tied together. Some people say, "Oh, I can't let it out. It's gonna be too much. I'm gonna go off," because I just heard somebody say that with 11 on the clock. It's just gonna be too much. You think it wasn't too much for me? I done been through 2 divorces. Every relationship I've been in was physically abusive, except for the last 2. My last marriage and my last actual relationship was not nowhere near physically abusive. Them the only 2 men that never put their hands on me. Hell, the last one didn't even ever curse me out before. Not for real, for real. Well, I guess in some way, but not like that. Not not in a toxic manner. That man, we get off that anyway. But it all goes down to what I'm saying is just purge yourself. I feel like and I say that to say I'm watching people of all ages. 2 little babies came by here with my daughter's friend, her best friend, and they were her nieces, and they were 2 and 3, and these babies had their heads down. They was just so sad, and I could just feel the spirit of them being neglected and told to go, shoot, get them, go, go. Something that you probably experienced, person that's watching this. Your mother not paying you no attention, your father, so you swallow that fear, you swallow that anxiety, you swallow that all them emotions that you suppress, your anger, your resentment, your rage, your sadness, your happiness, your joy. You don't say nothing, and you start to think that that's normal, and that's really fake shit. And it is. It's you faking yourself out. So I say to say that the babies came in, their heads was all down. So I'm like, damn, I got to get these babies to open up before they leave. So me and my daughter, we saged them, prayed over them, and I just started talking to baby girl, like, what it do, Because I know it's somebody in there, and because she's so young, it's so easy to heal the babies, because they babies, and do you know, she just started talking and talking and talking, because somebody been telling that baby to shut up. Oh, I'm trying not to cry. Somebody been telling you to shut up, but you don't have to, and I just wanted to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I hope that you got something from this. I hope that you know that it's okay. I think we worried about somebody embarrassing. Oh, they gonna hold it over my head. Why should you really care? What they gonna hold over your head? Your healing? Hold it over my head, baby. Yep, I called you and told you how I felt, and I'm healed. Did you tell them that? Thank you, because I said what I said. Okay? So, yeah, if you love somebody, if you married to somebody, whatever you feel, I'm an empath. You feel it, baby. Feel it. I cry so much, it's ridiculous. I don't even know what I be crying for sometimes. Let it out. But the more I do it, to be honest, I'm purging myself and it feels good. I feel like I've released myself and I feel like I have cleansed myself and I feel renewed and restored. That is why I urge you to do it, because I was a tough, stern, stubborn, pride, egotistical motherfucker too that didn't want to do certain stuff. I ain't even towards the bull, but it's in my damn birth chart. And I was bullying it out. And guess what? Wasn't helping me none. It made me be the most toxic thing, and all I did is draw more toxic people. And that's not what you want. So stand in your healing today. I ain't gonna make this video long because I gotta do a video on trauma bonding too. That spirit told me that in the shower. yesterday, I was supposed to do it yesterday, and he's like, "Oh, do trauma bonding." So that's my next video. But I just urge you today. I tell you, whatever you learned in your childhood, per your mother, your dad, your grandmother, your cousins, sisters, brothers, who you seen train you to not open up emotionally, is the most toxic situation. You should feel toxic right now with 15. Somebody feeling it. You know it's not right. You know that you just been holding it in. To conceal that pain is for you not to ever purify yourself. I've purified myself. I laid my blanket down, I cried it out, I made them phone calls, I made them texts, and I laid in it. So you know what I do when I wake up in the morning? That ain't the first thing I think about no more. Because don't tell me it ain't. Don't tell me it ain't the first thing you think about. Or the last thing you think about at night or in the middle of the day. Because 9 times out of 10, the person that you ain't even forgiving or healing with is somebody you love in the first place. So where is that really getting you? Nowhere. It's a lose-lose situation. It's really a lose more for you than them because you sitting in it and they didn't moved around. Hence, you get what I'm saying? So it's best to just let it go and just say what you need to say. People so worried about, look at, I'm being embarrassed. If you love somebody, you love somebody. If you don't like somebody, you don't like somebody. If you want to be, hey, it is what it is. I had called my sister. I don't know if she's going to watch this. My younger sister, my younger blood sister. And we had a falling out, and it was really my fault. Okay, and we talked about it. We cool, we cool. We ain't where we used to be, but just what I feel like we gonna be better than that. You know how somebody be like, things ain't gonna never be the way they used to be. I don't want them to be. I want them to be better. And guess what they are? Better. We both we have we got more healing to do, but the thing is, it's so open healing. It's not that I hate to bring them up, but it ain't that Braxton, the Tony. It ain't that Braxton's healing where they just beefing. It ain't that love and hip hop. This some real. Yeah, like, dang, I need to do that, right? Yeah, did I do that to you? Okay. We accepting to whatever the person said. That's the whole thing. And so when you accept what that person says without you trying to get defensive, you open to healing. So I'm like, what did I do? Okay, I did that, yeah. She said, like a real sister, what did I do? Because I did. Raised by the same woman. Here we go. Think alike. I said, yeah, this way. And she's like, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and then we just kept going. And guess how long we was on the phone? 6 damn hours. I woke up crying for my sister. I literally woke up and didn't care. I called her crying. I'm like, I love you. I miss you. I just, you know what it was. But one thing, people are not always welcoming for us to do that. So I will say there was other in situations where I had to text maybe how I felt, and I wasn't okay with that. I'd rather had a face-to-face conversation, but that wasn't the case. I wasn't given the opportunity. So whatever I was given, I just took because it needed to be done. So if you do not get the chance to talk on the phone or face to face, if it has to be through a text, so be it. Just release, purge yourself. It'll help you feel a little bit better. So, but nevertheless, yeah, I just want to tell you that's what holds up your joy, your money. Your money don't be right. Your physical health don't be right. You just don't be right. You walk around toxic. Can't even get it out. Toxic as fuck. It's the truth. It's not good. So I just wanted to tell you that. Purify yourself. Love you. Love yours. That's all that matters. For real. I have done so much healing and expressing my emotions. Even me and my mom and dad had already made up months ago. So we've been fine for 6-7 months. But there have been some things that we have got back triggered because that's life. But as I'm triggered or they're triggered, we stop before it even go. You know what I'm saying? So the other day, like I said, people think, somebody hollering at somebody. So I thought my daddy was hollering at me. He wasn't though. But I'm like, I felt like I was 8. That's what I told him. I'm like, wait a minute, because I'm taking it personal. This is how you're supposed to do that. I feel like I'm 8. Guess what my daddy did? Halt right in his tracks. G-ball. Baby, that ain't what hold on. And guess what? I was tickled pink because it was like, okay, he cared. And that's all. Yeah. Get some of this juju. Get some of it. No, for real. Get some of it, though. Spread it around. Okay? And my daughter flipped out the other day, came in from summer school, Crazy ass. She's flipped out damn Gemini and just went crazy. She going through puberty. Pray for me. Both my daughters on their periods. All my kids get their period. Pray for me. Pray. But listen, she said, I don't know what she was mad about, but she was going off. Flipped all out. Lay in the middle of the floor. I went right up and I'm like, you tripping, G. You owe me. Wait, I didn't say you owe me no apology. I was like, you just wrong. Like, what's wrong? Why you just can't say what's wrong? So she started saying it, and then she just apologized, and then it was over. That's healing because we've already recovered from situations like that. We know that they are going to come again, and so we're ready. Like I said, I didn't have to apologize after I done had done something big shit. I didn't have to apologize for small shit. That's the way it go. People be too prideful to say they're sorry. Then you gotta say I'm sorry because they say what they say. Don't say I'm sorry because you ain't sorry. That's what I'm gonna say. You ain't sorry. You ain't no sorry person. So and it's like sorry motherfucker. That's it. I get it. I ain't sorry. I ain't no sorry motherfucker. I apologize on my bad. Some people say my bad ain't good enough. So I'm gonna go to I apologize. And me, I apologize to you for someone showing you that it was okay to be emotionally unavailable to anyone in your life because it's not okay. It's not okay. Stop worrying about what people think. You're worried about you. Because when we bury you in that grave, it's only going to be you. When you go back up there and stand in front of him, it's just going to be you. That's all you need to worry about. And on that note, it's been 20 minutes. And somebody called. It probably ain't nobody important. All right, y'all. I'm Phoenix Rising. Click like, subscribe, share me. I'll be back with the next video on trauma bonding. Click like, subscribe, share me. If someone needs to hear this message about healing, I'm sending you love and light. I'm Phoenix. Till next time. Bye, guys.